It actually reaches really good. Look at that. Definitely looking like a lightsaber right here. Vroom, 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 vroom. That's my Star Wars lightsaber impression, by the way. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miguel. You're watching Miguel EDC, the channel we talk everything EDC gear here. And today we're checking out this flashlight here from Wurkkos. We just recently looked at the HD01. The unboxing on this one's pretty epic. This one has a ton of different features built in. You know, we got a laser going on this one. We got, of course, your typical different light modes, right? Pretty bright, actually. And I did a night comparison test also as well. And not only that, but we also have a bunch of other features like a floodlight. We got the popo lights. We got RGB lights. We got rain droplets. I mean, this one is just crazy, the amount of stuff that it has. And it has a very great size EDC carry, very slim, very elegant. So same brand, Wurkkos. Check out the unboxing on this one after this video. I'll link it at the end. But let's check out this other model. This one is black, 6000K, and it's made overseas in China. So we'll see what that is all about. So let's go ahead. I mean, again, this guy already made a great first impression. So we'll check out this other guy here and see what it is all about. And of course, these will be linked down below, you guys. So if you want to check prices, availability, variants, I'm forcing my way into the box. Variants, definitely check those links in the description and the pinned comments. It does help out the channel when you use those links, but that is entirely up to you and at zero extra cost. So we have a nice cushion here on the inside. All right, we have our thanks for choosing Wurkkos instructions there. I'll put that here somewhere. We got our USB-C charging, right, which is nice that it's included. Has a lanyard situation here. Also in a Ziploc bag, very straightforward stuff. The other one did bring, you know, the same thing. So it's nice that they include that for the price. If you're a lanyard person, they got you covered. Let's go ahead and check the light here. If you guys are ready, I'm ready. Boom. All right, take a look here, ladies and gentlemen. This one certainly has a different finish to it. It has like a matte aluminum finish. This is a little different than some of the other aluminum flashlights about this size I've checked out so far. So definitely adding a nice, interesting touch there, right? We got the button here in the back. We have maybe a mode button right here. So it definitely reminds me a little bit of the Sharvol S1. We'll compare here in a moment, but got the hot label right there. So we know it's gonna put out some power, baby.
Can I get a more power, baby? A more power, baby!
And I like the nice, you know, like little rugged milling, you know, kind of different lines design going on all throughout, which is nice. Let's go ahead and put the battery in, right? I'm assuming, is the battery already in there? It might already be in there. I didn't see a battery anywhere else. But either way, how do you unscrew this guy? Is it here? Oh, this is where it happens. I thought it was somewhere back here, but no. It happens right there. And yes, I did have to open it because you do have to remove this, you know, connection breaker, if you would. So this was in between the battery and the coil spring. The battery here, just to give you a quick look, is the 21700 lithium ion 3.6 volt 5000 milliamp Wurkkos battery. All right, so let's go ahead and wait a second, which one is positive? Okay, because it doesn't have the nice little like nipple or what have you on the one side, so it's nicely labeled. That's good. So positive goes in first according to this diagram that I just saw somewhere. There it is. There's a diagram. So yeah, actually, because it is screwed from this side, still facing the same way. Positive is always towards the light, but it actually goes in negative first. So negative first, and then we're gonna screw this bad boy. Sweet. There we go. Nice, smooth. That, by the way, that track is lubricated. It has an O-ring on there. I just saw it. All right, and that is sealed nicely, right? The lanyard does move around as well. If you wanted to, the pocket clip does move around as well. So if you wanted to have it on the side or on the back, right, you could have it whatever makes most sense to you, right? Pretty deep carry, right? Only about that much will show. Gives you something to push and pull out of the pocket. So without further ado, let's go ahead and make some room here, shall we? And let's check this guy here. So of course I got all the lights going on right now. I'll do a night test here in just a moment, but let's see. Bam. All right, we are on, off, right? Very standard, straightforward stuff. On, off switch in the back. And then when you turn it on, you do have this button here. Not only does it give you a status, it is green. All right, so it's, you know, got some charge to it. And then are we in which mode? All right, there we go. There's the lowest one. I want to say, does it say on here how many modes do we have? Not necessarily, so we're gonna find out together. So that's the lowest mode. Then we have like a medium, high, turbo. Okay, so those are the 4 modes, right? So you got a low mode, right? You got a medium, a high. Hi, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
And then we have turbo, right? Check out turbo, Right, pretty good stuff. I think, yeah, this is similar to the Sharvol light. You have a floodlight going around, and then you have a smaller spotlight all in one, right? So there's no adjustment on this one. It's just very straightforward. You get the benefit of both at the same time. So when you're lighting up the scene or whatever, right, you got that overarching floodlight that's going to give you, you know, a little bit of more visibility all around the area, and then the spotlight is going to focus a lot more into where you're aiming the flashlight to. So that's pretty neat. Of course, we'll do a comparison at night. Pretty bright there. The camera's not even going to do it justice because it's going to readjust for the brightness there. And EC off. Does it have memory, right? Yes, it does. As soon as I turn it on, it's on that powerful mode. Let me switch it over to low and turn it off, and then turn it back on, and it picks up in low. So that's good. It gives you that memory feature. All right, so whatever mode you leave it at, whatever is best for you or works best for you. So if I want to leave it on high, I want full juice at all times, and I turn it off. When I go to use it again and I turn it back on, it is waiting for me at exactly that same mode I left it at. So yeah, very interesting, pretty neat. It's getting a little toasty already, you can tell. So that's a sign that this thing is putting some work for you. So I'm excited to see what this looks like at night. I got a little flap here for that USB-C charging housing right there, which is nice and covered with this nice rubber flat right here for protection against the elements. That's nice. And other than that, you got the Wurkkos logo here, branding TD04. So that's the model on this one, TD04. This one was the HD01. And again, I love flashlights that have good branding, good, you know, model names or what have you. Easy to identify, easy to recommend and whatnot. You got a little loop, right, or hole here for your lanyard situation if you want to attach that. I mean, just pretty straightforward stuff. So let's do some size comparisons here, right? First of all, let's do the Sharvol S1. And again, these two have a lot of similarities. I want to say both of them have the on-off switch in the back, and both of them have the cycling mode. They also have low, medium, high, and turbo with that, you know, mode changer button right there. So that's interesting. Check the unboxing on that one if you haven't already. Also very, very capable flashlight. And here is the TEMU flashlight. I think Power Lights is the brand on this one. It's actually not branded on the flashlight itself. This one's a little bit bigger, right? Definitely a little bit more hardcore, if you would, but I'll do some size comparisons at night so you guys can see them, you know, compared to, you know, one versus the other, right? Kind of give you a ballpark more or less how these guys perform. It's actually a little bit shorter than the Sharvol, so it definitely gives you a little bit more compact size. I mean, this guy's definitely on the bigger side, so you're probably not going to carry this one as much. You see, these don't come with a pocket clip, so this is a great flashlight for like a truck, glove box compartment or something like that, as compared to these guys. You can actually clip on, you know, whatever you got going on, your pants, your sweater, right? Even put it, you know, on your cap or what have you from this side. I mean, you got a lot of possibilities with an actual pocket clip, which is good. And so both the Wurkkos and the Sharvol have the pocket clip, which is a good sign. You can still EDC those, or this is a more dedicated, you know, purpose-built, bigger size flashlight. So they, you know, there's still functionality and purpose for each one of them. I'm just giving you a little bit of variety so you know, a little bit of everything under the rainbow. Here's the Wuben E7, right? Those are going to be a little smaller. There's the Wuben X0, right? These are a little bit smaller EDC flashlights. Last but not least, the BORUIT V10 as well. Very budget, very affordable for the price. So again, all of these will be linked down below. You can see here the size of the Wurkkos TD04 is about a little more than the Wuben X0 and E7 combined. So, you know, there's some trade-off there, right? Sometimes you might want to carry something a little bit smaller. Sometimes you might need something with a little bit more juice, a little bigger size. It's always good to have the ability to pack, you know, whatever it is you need, right? Something lighter, something more hardcore, heavy duty, whatever the case may be. Check out the unboxing on the E7 and X0 from Wuben. These are both pretty sweet. And if you're looking to save a ton of money, right, bang for the buck here, the BORUIT V10 is a great pickup, no compromises, not going to break the bank, coming in at a really, really good price for your maybe your first flashlight, EDC flashlight. But that being said, let's go ahead and move on to the test at night with this guy. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3 with a flip of a finger. We're going to be right there. Ready? All right, guys, I'm out here with the Wurkkos TD04 right here, right? Looking pretty good, right? I think this one defaults to the most powerful mode. I should probably aim the camera a little bit higher, right? Check it out. Definitely has a good reach. Basically a good combination of a spotlight and a floodlight all in one, right? Well, it may not reach necessarily like super far. It definitely lights up the entire scene right in front of you. It actually reaches really good. Look at that. Definitely looking like a lightsaber right here. Vroom, 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 vroom. That's my Star Wars lightsaber impression, by the way. So there you go. Let me cycle through some modes. So I think that's turbo. Then you got off. Hey, there we go. Well, that's low, right? And then medium, high, and off. All right, so is that it? So low, medium, high, double click. There's turbo. Okay, so low, medium, high, and turbo. Up at the trees there above me. All right, take a look. And then as far as the reach goes, that's a good 100, 200 meters, if not more. That's pretty good, pretty insane. Again, for the size, it's not too bulky, not too big, very lightweight, and still got some decent juice, right, as compared to some of the other smaller EDC flashlights. So definitely very capable. You guys rate it in the comments on a scale from 1 through 10. How good is this guy? I mean, you can see some trees way over there, right? And of course, as something gets a lot closer to me, right, it's gonna come into a lot more contact with the light for sure. So yeah, it's got it's almost midnight out here and it's looking like daytime. So that tells you pretty much everything you need to know right there. Yeah, I'm definitely making a really good first impression here. Getting a little toasty, of course, after being on for a little while. I can feel it in my hand. But it is aluminum, so the second you turn it off, it dissipates the heat pretty good. So yeah, pretty impressive right there. Might call Batman at some point. If Batman shows up, you know what's up. I just called them right there with this flashlight. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts about this one, and back to the video. Well, there you have it, guys. This is the Wurkkos TD04. Right, making a great first impression here in the channel. As you know, this is just an unboxing first impressions video, sharing with you guys my raw first impressions as I just unboxed this thing out of the box literally minutes ago. So obviously I'm going to be carrying this guy here for a couple of days, maybe a couple of weeks, gathering all my feedback before I drop a comprehensive review on this guy. So if you're not yet subscribed, this will be a great time to do so. I promise you it'll be worth coming back for more. I make EDC gear, knife, flashlights, content like this on a daily basis, and I promise you will not be disappointed. And if you got value or at least entertainment out of this video so far, smashing that like button really goes a long way for the YouTube algorithm. Helps get this video pushed to a larger audience, will be greatly appreciated. Shout out to my Patreon supporters. If you want to support the channel, you can also become a member here on YouTube. You'll get access to exclusive perks. And shout out to Wurkkos for sending this in for me to be able to share with you guys. Guys, check me out on Instagram and TikTok. Got the links down there. So of course, all of these flashlights and products that you saw in this video will be linked down below. So if you're interested in checking prices, availability, variants, and all that good stuff, all of those links will be down there. If you made it to the end, you are the real MVP. Thank you so much for your love and support. Really appreciate each and every single one of you. Check out the Wurkkos HD01. Almost forgot to do a size comparison with this guy. Like, what was I even thinking? I compared it to the whole fleet, and I didn't even compare it to the HD01. But I did a separate unboxing video on this one, so check it out right there to your left if you want to learn more about it. I mean, this one has a ton of secret features and things like that. It's pretty sweet. EDC flashlight right there. And check out the Sharvol S1 as well, right? Very comparable flashlight also, right? I'll put the unboxing video right here on your right, guys. Thank you so much again for your love, support, love, and appreciate every single one of you. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next video. Literally this one or this one. See you over there. Peace.